When the market's in a frenzy, and right now with the Lincoln cents and all the story there, the Eagle Privy and all the fun there, we always take a pause and just look at the core itself and look for the pockets that are attractive. Right now, silver's give or take 35, right? We're looking at gold at 3,300 plus. So where are some areas that have great metal content, but also that strong collector basis? Well, for me in gold, it goes back to the coin of the 1800s, the $1 gold piece, only made during that span, give or take 40 odd years. And tonight we have one of the Type 3 princesses finally back in stock. These are special. So the $1 gold piece was introduced in 1849, the year of the California gold rush. We actually introduced two coins that year, a $1 coin for the American public to use in commerce, and then a $20 coin, a 1-ounce coin for business and government-to-government transactions. So in 1849, gold in California, we introduced more gold coins. So now we have 5 different denominations, right? It's 4 different, 1, 2.5, 5, 10, and 20, 5 different denominations, right? The one, though, being the one workhorse for the American public. Well, over the course of the span of 1849 through 1889, that 40-year-ish run, there was 3 different design types. The early coins, known as Type 1, are Liberty design, like all the other coins at that time. Lady Liberty, they all look the same. That was 1849 to 1854. And then we changed the design to an Indian princess and put it on the same size blank. So it's Indian princess small, known as Type 2, 1854 to 1856. And then they made the coin a little larger and made the head, the device, Lady Liberty with a bonnet on, a little larger. And they call that Type 3, also known as the Indian princess you're seeing on your screen. So they made the Indian princess from 1856 to 1889. And then gold coins disappeared, which made sense overall because the largest silver find, the Comstock lode, came towards the end of this run. And silver dollars, which are a much larger and easier type of metal to push through circulation, i.e. dimes, quarters, half dollars, etc., the gold kind of faded away and left in the larger denominations. Well, some of the interesting things are finding Type 3s. Because again, the Type 3 is unique because it was started before the Civil War, but it ended after the Civil War. And we all know what happened during the Civil War, whether it was the North or the South. Both sides, copper, silver, and gold, find it, keep it, push it, right? Because that's what they needed for commerce. The U.S. government on one side creates paper, fractional currency, you might remember that. And then the Confederacy did the same thing with regular size bills. So we went kind of the paper to finance the efforts respectively. So anything before the Civil War, whether it's silver, gold, it's difficult to find because most were melted down or disappeared forever. So tonight we don't only have a Type 3 in stock. We have the first year of issue on that Type 3, which is 1856. All of our coins are beautiful, original, uncirculated specimens, as you're seeing on your screen. Gorgeous, gorgeous coins. Size. Thank you for the question. Let me go there real quick. So the $1 gold piece is a little smaller than a Roosevelt dime, for reference sake. And again, the Type 3, which is what this is, the Indian Princess large head, is a little bit larger coin than the Type 1, Type 2. So if you've worked with us on the Liberty $1 gold pieces in the past, and I love that series as well, this is a little bit bigger as a diameter of the coin itself. So fun facts, right? We have a competitor of ours that sells a Type 3, a generic Type 3. So it could be any of the years, 1856 to 1889. Great coin, last 25 years. And they're at $729. So we're talking they're $100 more, and they're a circulated coin. Tonight, we are an uncirculated coin, and we are from the first year of issue. And we know our bookends matter. The first of something, the last of something is always something we jump onto. So when we can, we're going to go for it. Here's another interesting stat. All right? If you look at the type 1s and then the type 3s, and you look at the time frame in history, even though the type 1s, 1849 to 1854, were made for a short period of time, they averaged over 1 million coins a year. If you look at the type 3s, 1856 to 1889, they made less than 175,000 a year. We're talking a fifth, a little bit less than a fifth of the known numbers. That's why, again, I fall in love with a series based upon its rarity index compared to everything else around it. The history, you can't repeat it. You can't replace it. It's perfect. And then it's all about finding the quality of the coin we're discussing. So again, 3 basic design types on the $1 gold piece. Type 1, the Liberty design when they first came out, 1849 to 1854. Then we changed the design to the Indian Princess you see here in 1854 through 1856 early in the year. They call that small head because it was on the same size blank as the original Liberties. Then they made the Type 3, this coin, the first one ever, a little bit larger to entice the American public to trade a little bit more frequently with it. And they did. They made this coin until 1889. Guys, give me a 1-minute clock, please. We're down to a handful of these left. We don't discuss gold often here on America's Value Channel. We're very selective on our collector gold coins that are out there. You can find $20 St. Gaudens and $20 Liberties. You know, you can throw them around. I mean, they're out there. They're gorgeous and they're 1-ounce pieces. I love them. But the rarity index, 1,000 of those to one of these types is what I always pay attention to. So again, tonight, not only a $1 vintage gold piece from the middle of the 1800s, we are talking about the first year of issue of this new design known as the large head Indian Princess. This design was from 1856 through 1889, the end of an era, the last of the gold $1 pieces for the American public. As I referenced, the Type 1s averaged over 1 million. These Type 3s were less than 175,000. So automatically, small mintages across the board. Anything pre-Civil War, special. This falls into that category too. So save hundreds with us tonight, everybody, while they last. If you're online, push it through. I think we're almost sold out. Thanks for listening.